Welcome back to my channel. So I did my brows off camera, and today we are going to be going into the new makeup I bought and just gonna go over with you. Most of it is all new makeup, so we're gonna go into it. So the first thing I'm gonna use is this Revlon Primer and Plus Perfecting Smoothing Makeup Skincare Primer. I have not used this. I am not a huge fan of Revlon's products, just because of the way things are. With Revlon, a lot of their stuff just doesn't work for me, and that's my opinion. Not everything has to work for everybody else. 1,000 times later, this pump is still not working. Okay, well, I do not have time to waste on this. The pump is being ridiculous, so I'm just gonna take basically some on my hands, and I'm just gonna put it in the face area just to smooth out those pores and the texture I have on the face. To be honest, it smells really foul. I don't like the smell of it. That's just my opinion. And it's got a tacky feel to it, so that's good. All right. So for the eyes, I'm going to be using my BH Studio Waterproof Eye Primer. I have been using this a lot. So basically just going to put some on the back of my hand, just like a dollop like that. And I'm just going to use a brush. I cleaned up all my brushes. I put them in places I needed them to be. I got rid of brushes I didn't need, and it's all cleaned up now, and it's a little bit of a better situation for me. And here's my star mirror just to put the primer on. I'm going to put it all the way up to the lid, up to the brow bone, and just gonna do that. So I did some yard work this weekend. It was really nice out this weekend. Basically did some yard work, cut the tree, or not cut the trees, the grass, did the trim. Basically we put the light up for our bathroom in my bathroom, so the bathroom's coming along really nice. I have new towel rings that are going to be black. So the guest bathroom is going to be white and black, and the master bath is going to be a complete gut and redo when we have time. Urban Decay Cherry that I want to try out too. So it does have some browns in here and transition colors, so I thought I was going to use that. So let's go in. So I'm going to use this color Hotspot right here, just basically to set the concealer. Ooh, it's a little powdery. So I'm basically just going to put that all over the lid. Make sure we don't have any creasing or anything with the primer. And then I'm going to go in with a blending brush. And I think I'm going to go into this shade right down here called Juicy, right here. I'm just going to try a little bit of this. I'll put this in the crease. Kind of going for a spring vibe color today. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I like that one. It's like a little light pink peach. So that's new. I cleaned up my studio a little bit. I am still working to finish it. It's still a work in process, just because I want to change a couple things in here, and I have to put some stuff up, so it's not, I'm going to show a new makeup room video in a little bit, but right now I'm just trying to get everything organized and cleaned up and just where I want it right now, and it's just been really tough because I've been busy working all the time and stuff like that. So I think for basically the outer corner, I'm going to go into, I'm going to try something. I'm going to go in with a more of a packing brush, and I'm going to go into Devilish, this one right here. You guys can see that, this one right there. And I'm going to go into this matte. Ooh, she's pigmented. She is really pigmented. Very pigmented. And I'm just going to put it on the outer V of the eye. We do have some fallout too, guys. So I'm definitely gonna have to clean that up. In there, I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna go in with Ambitious right here. I really like that color. So I'm gonna take a Mar brush. I love this one. I'm gonna pick up some product. And I'm gonna use the Broadway setting spray just because I want to get rid of this one. I've had it for a while and I like it. It's just I have other setting sprays that I need to go through and try out. And there we go. We got Pigment Payoff. It's a really pretty caramel gold color, and that's what I like. So we're doing it again. And clean up that fallout because there was a lot of fallout with that couple shades that I used. Okay, fallout cleaned up. Now I'm gonna put this off to the side because I want to do on the liner and all that. So for mascara, I'm gonna go into this Bambi Eye Mascara by L'Oreal. I think this is L'Oreal. It doesn't say anything, but yeah, L'Oreal. Wow. Basically, just gonna put this. Okay, so now that it is on, I'm gonna go into eyeliner, and I think I'm gonna go in, wow, I think I'm gonna go into this white eyeliner by ColourPop. This is their Exit Liner. I'm gonna try this in the waterline. I know it's a little bright and stuff, but it will get dimmed down once I put in the face complexion products. Okay, so now we have the primer on. We're gonna go into foundation. Actually, we're gonna go into bronzer first, because I do that. So I'm gonna go into this Butterscotch bronzer by Born This Way. I'm gonna try this out, see if it will work. So put some on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna go into my contour brush. This is a new Eco Tools brush that I got. I'm just gonna stipple it into the areas I want. Okay, now that I have that, I'm gonna go in with the foundation, and this is the new foundation that I've been using. This is the this one. I'm gonna botch this name. So it is a Shiseido foundation. This is oil-free, SPF 30. This is in the shade 210 Birch, and I got this on the Sephora sale, and I'm just putting it on the face of, basically all over the face where I didn't put the bronzer, and I'm basically just gonna blend this in and kind of work it around the bronzer, Kind of make sure the edges are nice and smooth out, but I still want that bronzer to show. It's a Tati, it's a Steve Barnes kind of thing. I like doing this a lot more because I feel like I don't use as much foundation after I've used the bronzer on the face. I feel like I use less foundation and it doesn't seem so caked on as well. I know I look crazy, but trust me, it works really nice. So basically, I'm just kind of blending what's ever left of the foundation in with the bronzer or the contour shade that I put in. Just making sure it kind of like sits in well with this shade. I got hair in my face, that's the reason why I'm doing that. Okay, so it doesn't look too bad. I actually kind of like the way it's coming out. Just kind of going in with the foundation brush a little bit over the bronzer, kind of making sure those edges are kind of chiseled out and not so harsh. Just with the extra foundation on the brush. And then I'm gonna go back in with the bronzer brush and I'm just gonna do the jawline, whatever left in the brush, and the nose. Go back over with the foundation brush. Make sure everything is blended and it's not harsh. Okay. So far, I really like that. Powder bronzer. I'm gonna go in with the Revlon, but first I want to do the blush, and I got the Natasha Denona Diamond Blush Palette. This was originally on sale for like $44.75. It's really $8, and I got it really cheap on the Vibe sale. So yeah, so they have cream blushes and then they have powders. So I think I'm gonna go into my blush brush in the cream. I'm gonna go into this one. I'm gonna go into the cream in the kind of this shade. I'm gonna go into the blush in this shade right here. I like using these blushes, I really do. I have the Natasha Denona small one that I got. Just picking up product, and I'm just gonna go very lightly on the cheeks. I'm doing this kind of backwards, but it'll work out. Makeup is your tool to play with. Okay, so that's the blush. And then concealer. I don't really have any new concealers that I wanted. So I'm gonna go into my Jouer one. I really do like this Jouer. This is the shade Creme. So I'm gonna go into this one and I'm just gonna dot.
Just some dots. Down the nose.
I'm gonna use my foundation brush to just kind of blend it out. Okay, so it's blended out. I'm gonna go in with powder, and I'm gonna go in with this Charlotte Tilbury Air Blush Flawless Finish Powder. I want to try this underneath the eyes. I got the shade Medium 2, which is this shade right here. And to be honest, the shade was really expensive. It's really expensive, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, Charlotte Tilbury stuff is really expensive. But if you get it on the sale, then that's fine too. So I'm basically just taking this and I'm just setting the under eyes with the powder brush that I use for the concealer area. It's really domed really nice and it just sets it really nice. I want a flawless face canvas. All right, now moving on to the blush. I'm gonna go back in with that blush just a little bit. I want a little bit more pop of color on those cheeks. Kind of bring it up a little bit more and put some on the bridge of my nose. Oh, that's pretty, I really like that. And then I'm gonna go in next, but I definitely do love using this. I really love it. It's the 01 Daria. You got diamond blush, you got creams, and then you get the powders. I really do like it. Face, I'm gonna use this Revlon Skin Lights. This is in shade 115 Sunkissed Beam. This is a powder that I'm gonna use for the bronzer now. And this is what it looks like. I did swatch it and use it a couple days ago just because I really like trying out my bronzers off camera. So I'm gonna go in with this contour, and I'm just gonna go in and lightly go over that cream bronzer and just kind of like set it really nice. I really like this bronzer. It's really nice, and it's nice, like glowy, kind of skin-like bronzer. So I do like this one by Revlon. So I really do like that. It looks very pretty. Love it. Moving on to the next thing. The next thing I'm going to go into is highlighter. This is the second to last thing I'm going to use. Now I'm using the Revlon Day Breaker Glimmer highlighter. This is by Revlon, again, the Skin Lights. So I'm going to go in with my highlighting brush. And I do have the other one that's a little darker. That's kind of like a little bit more bronzer, but I wanted to try this one out because I knew this one would be probably my favorite. It's so pretty. Do the brow bone a little bit. It's so pretty. I'm gonna use this as an inner corner highlight as well. So that is that, and then I'm gonna go into a Milani lipstick. This is their Milani color shade All Natural. I haven't used this, so I really want to try this out. And then I'm gonna go into a lipstick. This is called Sugar by Becca. It's a little mini one. God, I'm like dropping stuff today. It's so bad. And I really like this color. It's really nice. And then I'm going to use some setting spray. Just because I kind of feel dry with the powder. All right, guys, so this is the final look. Let's tell you my thoughts and feelings on everything. All right, so this is defective again. A lot of Revlon products do not work for me. The pump was an issue, but so far, to be honest, it kind of blurred out my pores really well. So far this isn't bad, except the pump sucks. Then for the Becca lipstick, I love this. The highlighter and bronzer are really nice. I really do enjoy these two very much. Definitely like the Natasha Denona palette. I really do love this one and the other one I got, which is the Love one. The Love Glow one. I really do like these two, so I'm really happy I bought them. Love the Charlotte Tilbury Air Blush powder. I mean, my makeup's never looked this good before. Like, it looks really nice. And I definitely do like the cherry palette. I will have to try it out a little bit more. Some of everything else that I bought. I think this is a great look. I came up with something so pretty, so me. I love it. I think it's beautiful. So I love it. So I will see you guys in the next one. As always, please subscribe to my channel if you like these videos. And if you don't like me, I really don't care. This is what I like doing about makeup. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.